My name is Jackie Hansen, and I'm with Freedom from Tobacco, a project of the LGBT Center and funded by the San Francisco Tobacco Free Project, which exists because the LGBT community smokes twice as much as the general population. Freedom from Tobacco is working to inspire smokers to quit and help everyone to be in a more healthy environment from secondhand smoke especially. I want to thank Cafe Flore for hosting this event and for having a smoke-free patio. And now I'd like to introduce Bibi Sweetbriar with a special song, a special set of songs just for the occasion.
Well, thank you, Jackie. I first want to say that I am a non-smoker, and I've never smoked before in my life. And as a performer, and especially as a singer, it's very important for me, in order for me to make my living, to be in an environment that is smoke-free. I mean, I don't have the best pipes in the world, but the ones I've got I want to protect. So we have the song that we're going to do for you, just to kind of let you know the severity of secondhand smoke to everyone, and we also understand how difficult it is for those who do smoke to quit. There are a lot of people out there who want to stop smoking, but find it very difficult to do so. So this song might be inspiration for you.
All right.
So I'm going to do this song a cappella for you, okay? I'm just going to tell you that, you know, I know that I'm young, and I know that I'm a smoker, but I just can't live with like this with you anymore. Tobacco. I like to party in the Castro with all my friends who smoke, but I know that you're gonna kill me. You've got a noose around my neck, oh, what can I do? I know I've got to try to break away from this smoke, rejoice, but I have to choose to win or to lose. Don't smoke near me, don't smoke near me, no tobacco. I need your help, Fernando. Don't wanna drag, don't wanna puff, put that cigarette out. Don't smoke near me, don't smoke near me, Roberto. No tobacco, no tobacco. No, no, no tobacco, no, no, no tobacco. No tobacco, no tobacco. No, no tobacco, no, no, no tobacco. Just stop. Leave me alone, tobacco. Just leave me alone. That was more, but without the music, it seems like it'd be pointless.
And she's coming back in a little bit with more. All of us in the LGBT community, we treasure Cafe Flore for what it's been doing in service to the community for the last 40 years. They've raised tons of money for important causes that affect all of us. And now they're providing that smoke-free patio. And that helps people of all kinds of people, but especially people like me who have respiratory illness and can go into a place and spend time out with everyone else and be okay. Now I'd like to invite, where's JD? There he is. We want you, JD, and Anna, and Nadia from Liana's office and Mark Leno's office, because they have a proclamation for Cafe Flore.
Hi, it's a wonderful pleasure to be here on behalf of Senator Leno, and it's also a personal celebration because I used to be a smoker for many, many years. I smoked a lot. And it took my being in the hospital for a few days in a situation where I could not get out to make me realize that it was pretty stupid to try to keep smoking. And Halloween was 6 years since I had a cigarette. So now I can come to Cafe Flore and have a good time and enjoy the patio. And to be able to appreciate it even more, because there was a time when I was one of the folks that would hang out and smoke outside. But now I don't have to feel guilty or anything about being out there smoking, have a good time, seeing my friends, and enjoying the wonderful things that Cafe Flore has to offer. And I know that between JD and his crew here, they do a lot for our community. There's always a fundraiser. Bibi is next to being a fixture here. She's always, giving of herself, as is Cafe Flore, and so it's always wonderful to celebrate their work, their efforts, and their care for the community. So on behalf of Senator Leno, it gives me pleasure to honor JD and the folks at Cafe Flore for keeping it smoke-free for us. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon, and thank you, Brian, for reaching out to our office. I'm sorry for being late, but I'm glad that I didn't miss the show. We are presenting this certificate of recognition to Cafe Flore. Again, touching on what Anna said, it's a great place to eat and have beverages and speak with friends, and to have a place where the community can come and have a healthy environment that's smoke-free is very important. So I'd like to present this to you from the Assembly member in recognition of your service to the community to keep a smoke-free space for the LGBT community here in San Francisco.
We love Cafe Flore. We love JD. Thank you. So our project director, Brian, would like to say a few words.
Thank you everyone for coming today. I wasn't sure whether, not sure whether JD is going to be able to come back up later, so I wanted to give him something too. I figured you probably wouldn't want another proclamation since there's only so much wall space here. But we have a couple of things that we want to give him as a special recognition for your customers. We have a lovely monogrammed Freedom from Tobacco napkins to share. And we have a Mind If I Smoke, Care If I Die t-shirt for you to enjoy.
I knew you'd like that.
Thank you, JP. Did you want to say anything about... Okay, thank you so much.
Eric Marr is here. Would you like to come up and say a few words?
I just wanted to congratulate JD and Cafe Flore, but especially Freedom from Tobacco and the whole San Francisco Tobacco Free Coalition for taking up such great leadership to make sure our communities are healthy. But I'll be here often kind of with a healthier place in not just outdoor areas, but in housing and in our street fairs and festivals. So thank you everyone for celebrating Cafe Flore, but also Freedom from Tobacco. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And now, Brian is going to talk to you some more.
Me? Oh, okay. All right, thank you, Jackie, for hosting us today, or for emceeing us today. So, thank you again for coming, and we are grateful to Cafe Flore for everything they've done for providing the smoke-free patio and for the health of our community. And what they've done is more important than you might even think. You know, over the last 2 years, our project, Freedom from Tobacco, we've done extensive research in partnership with UCSF at LGBT bars and also taking surveys in our community. And what we found is that air quality on outdoor patios where smoking is allowed is at levels that can cause serious harm to customers and employees, especially if the patio is 50% or more covered with an overhead cover. And we'll talk more about that in a little bit. We've also found out that the vast majority of people in our community, about 80%, according to our Pride survey, appreciate smoke-free bars and restaurants. They know that they don't like secondhand smoke, and they know that it's toxic on patio spaces. And sometimes, though, people have disagreed and saying things like, well, if people don't like the smoke, why don't they go somewhere else? And one problem with that way of looking at it is that employees of bars can't go somewhere else. So here today to speak on that issue is Henny Kelly of the San Francisco Labor Council.
Indoor air quality and outdoor air quality are extremely important. Workers' rights are extremely important. Every worker should have the right to a safe workplace. What this cafe is doing is giving their workers a safe workplace. When you're in a bar or you're on the patio, you're there for maybe an hour. When you're working in the place, you're there for 8 hours. And that's 8 hours of bad air quality. 8 hours where you have to be there, you have to breathe other people's smoke. That is a very sad statement, because every worker in the United States should have a safe workplace. I did indoor air quality for my union, United Educators of San Francisco, and I realized that if a child was in a room in the high school for 50 minutes that had bad air quality, that was bad for that child. But a teacher could be in that classroom for 30 years. And so we fought for good indoor air quality. You are indoor more than you are outdoor. But people want to be outdoor to be safe, and we see when we go outside of buildings that we have to walk through a column of smoke. When there is an outdoor patio at a restaurant, it is filled with smoke. And what we are seeing here in this restaurant, in this patio, is a safe place for people who live in the neighborhood, for people who work here. And I will tell you, this is the one place I chose to go working on this last campaign, with the DCCC having their office just down the block. And it's a wonderful area. It's a beautiful place. The food is good. The workers are nice. And now they have a chance to be healthy. I think this is extremely important, and I'm very proud of this. And I hope we can get some places in the Richmond district that are as safe and as nice as this place, Cafe Flore.
Thank you, Henny.